Hello, I hope this video finds everybody doing well. As of recording, it is St. Patrick's Day, so I want to wish you all a happy St. Patrick's Day. Hope you got your green on. This is John Gilbert at Security First Asset Management with a weekly market update and some announcements for some upcoming events. So on the event side of things, I want to announce our first quarter referral drawing. There is still time to get part of that if you are interested in doing so. You can invite a friend to join us at one of our seminars, attend one of our educational events, or schedule a one-to-one meeting. And if you invite a friend to do one of those things, that will get your name put in the drawing for that. Another event that we have coming up is a day of service that is going to be at the Middle Georgia Community Food Bank. That will be April 4th at 10:30. Now, in order to participate in that and to volunteer, you do have to register. An email is going to be sent out with details about how to register for that. But if you have any questions, feel free to call us and ask for Alicia, and she can assist you in getting registered for that day of service at the Middle Georgia Community Food Bank. All right, and then the last thing I wanted to announce, later on in the month of April, that's going to be April 24th, from 4 to 6 p.m., we will have our food truck and shred event. So if you have anything that you would like to get shredded, you can bring it to that. And there will also be a food trucks so you can get you some food. Alrighty, so on to our weekly market update. This weekly market update is going to be covering from last week. So that is Monday, March 10th to Friday of March 14th. And so despite a strong day on Friday, domestic stocks posted losses again last week. So with the S&P 500, the NASDAQ Composite, and the Russell 2000, they all notched a fourth consecutive week of negative returns. Now, with last week's declines, all of the 5 major U.S. equity indexes, the S&P 500, the Dow Jones Industrial Average, the NASDAQ Composite, the Russell 2000, and the S&P Midcap 400, those have all had negative returns years to date. So that is those major U.S. equity indexes. So there's a lot of ongoing uncertainty surrounding trade policy, and that drove much of the negative sentiment in markets as new tariff announcements from the Trump administration continue throughout the week. So there is some signs that the United States economy is definitely feeling some strain, just as a lot of these abrupt moves to shrink federal spending, lay off government workers, and impose tariffs on some of America's largest trading partners. They have just rattled businesses and kind of reverberated throughout the economy at large. And so last week, there was obviously all that going on. There was also some economic calendar items that were announced. And so, for example, one of those things that was announced last week, there was the release of the Labor Department's Consumer Price Index report on Wednesday, and on Thursday there was the release of the Producer Price Index. Now, the data reflected that U.S. consumer prices rose at the slowest pace in 4 months in February, which is welcome news for American households who remain apprehensive about the potential for tariffs to drive costs higher. And so while the overall results appeared promising, the Personal Consumption Expenditures Index, or the PCE, which is the Fed's preferred measure of inflation, it will likely remain above the Fed's 2% target when it is released at the end of the month. So Fed policymakers are widely expected to hold interest rates steady following their upcoming meeting. That is going to be happening March 18th and 19th, so that is this week. So be on the lookout for what the Fed says in that meeting this week, and we'll also let y'all know about that next week whenever we do our weekly market update. So once again, if anyone would like to attend one of those events that we announced earlier or participate in some capacity, please contact us at the office. And be on the lookout for an email with more information regarding how to register for the day of service. Thank y'all so much. Y'all take care and have a blessed day.